experience, completely something I had not a clue how to do, how to attempt to begin, how to end. However, I have achieved it, and I'm pleased that I have. Very briefly, I'm going to race here, so I hope you've got your seatbelts on and talk very quickly. I went to boarding school at the age of 7. I write quite a lot about that at the beginning. And I met a gentleman shortly after my father died at the age of 19. And he decided after we got married that he was a bit bored, and if I became a photographic model in London, he might love me a little bit more. So the very next day, I jumped on a train where I was living in Hertford, went to London, tottered about Bond Street, joined an agency, and I was a photographic model and a catwalk model in the 1960s, which was a fun interlude, and there's a Chaplin book all about that. The marriage didn't last. I met another very interesting gentleman, John, and he woke up one day saying he was very bored with his job. And I said, well, what do you really want to do? And he said, I want to build a boat and sail across the Atlantic around the world. I said, why don't we? And so, after 2 weeks, we jumped in our car, drove up to Northwood, spent 2 years building a boat, sailed the Mediterranean, and did a 27-day crossing of the Atlantic. I had never sailed before in my life, so I was literally thrown in at the deep end. That marriage sadly didn't last. I met another wonderful man, Richard, and he woke up one day and he said, you love the country, you're a country girl, why don't we go and live in a shepherd's hut in Cornwall? And we did. This was off-grid, no toilet, no running water, no heat, no light, no nothing. These were all life-changing experiences.